Hey Gold Digger, Kimberly Olson here, back for another episode of #GetLit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. For this training today, we're gonna do something really cool. We're gonna talk about how to zone in on your perfect niche to monetize big. First off, I wanna know, do you think it's niche or niche? I used to say niche, niches is in the riches, right? But then niche just sounds sort of cool. So I've been saying niche lately. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. Let's take a poll. Let's see. Does anyone really know the answer? That's what I want to know. All right. So I want to know if you, in addition, I want to know when it comes to your niche, like your space on social media, where are you? Do you know what it is? So often people will say, well, I sell lashes. And I don't sell lashes, but I do wear lashes. And they'll say, I sell lashes, so I'm a lash girl. That's not really a niche. Okay. It is, but it isn't. Because if you're just promoting lashes, you are a salesperson. What you want to do is you want to learn how to be a brand influencer. You want to fill a specific space. So let's say if you think about all the areas in your home, you have your kitchen, right? This is where you cook meals. This is where you meal prep. This is where you maybe have nutrition supplements. This is your place in your home where all that food stuff happens. Then you might have your laundry room where maybe your cleaning supplies are, your products to clean your clothes, and all of that, like home clean living, your household items are. Then you might have your bathroom. So you've got, clean beauty products, hopefully clean, but you've got hair care, skin care, makeup, you've got your beauty stuff, maybe your lashes, maybe you think about your closet and you've got jewelry, you've got clothing. So I want you to think about these different components of your home. It's the same thing on social media. People need to know what space you're in to identify in their brain. They have to categorize you. So if you're all over the place, so maybe sometimes you're like, oh, I just love jewelry. And then the next week you're all into travel. And then the next week you just can't shut up about, affirmations. It's all over the place. There's no rhyme or reason. People's brains can't digest that. And when a confused mind is overwhelmed, it does nothing. It just shuts down and they will stop following you. They will stop engaging with your account. They will stop interacting with your content, and they're just going to scroll right past your feed, which is not what you want. But if you become known as the person who they can go to for something specific, then that's how you build up that brand awareness, and you start to fill a specific niche, okay? And when you're consistent, it takes a few months to do this, and eventually years to be able to make 6 figures, 7 figures. But trust me, it's been worth every year that I've gone through this. Then you start to make that big money. But just to start to actually just monetize in general, it does not take that long, okay? I started monetizing my space when I got clear on it within 6 weeks, okay? It was pretty fast for me because I was all in, and I was nothing's gonna get in my way, and I'm making this happen. Of course, allowing the universe to be aligned with me, but I was way in it to win it. So it happened very quickly for me, but I don't want to set that expectation up for you, and you shouldn't either. Just let the outcome go. It's all in divine timing, but I was clear on that. I did know I wanted to dominate the social media space to teach people how to build their businesses online only. So no brick and mortar, no belly to belly, no in-person anything. Online, social media only, and also in a way that felt genuine and authentic to who they were. So no cold messaging or spamming. If you're my students, please don't tell anyone that you're my student if you're doing that, basically is how I roll. But because I became so clear on that, people knew what to expect. They're oh, if I watch Kimberly's trainings, I know she's going to teach me how to build on social media. See, if they didn't know what to expect from me, then they may or may not follow me. So if you do sell lashes, back out of that a little bit, and maybe you get into beauty. So you're showing jewelry, you're showing makeup. So maybe you're talking about tips for not washing your hair as much. Maybe you're teaching people how to clean their makeup brushes out. Maybe you're hey, did you know here's 5 ways to recycle old containers for your makeup stuff and do cool things with them. I don't know what that looks like, but you want to back out of it a little bit, and your niche can be clean beauty. So you're not the lash girl. You're not the jewelry girl. You don't want to be the product girl. The product girl is a sales rep. You want to be a brand influencer, a beauty influencer, a clean living advocate, a wellness warrior. You don't want to be the supplement girl schlepping her shaker cup, okay? You want to be someone who teaches people how to live a healthy and active lifestyle. Maybe it's your whole thing is it's all about doing things quickly. You're a busy mom without a lot of time. I got you covered. Maybe it's, hey, we're mostly healthy here. It's the mostly healthy tribe. 80% of the time we're eating organic. 20% of the time we're eating pizza and eating cookies. Whatever your thing is, it doesn't matter. You get to pick what that looks like, okay? Now, if you start telling yourself, well, I don't know, I'm not good at anything, that's just BS, okay? I'm gonna call you out on that right now. That's a lack of commitment. Okay, it's a lack of commitment. You can do this. You need to be committed to the end result, which is you figuring this out. What could be more important than figuring out your space online if you're going to build an online business? It's kind of like a new Starbucks opening up in a new town, but not knowing where it's going to be located. We'll just figure it out. No, you need to know, okay? And if you've had struggles up to this point online, or maybe you've lucked into some growth and now you're like, oh my gosh, like my luck is running out. I don't really know how to build online. This is really, really going to be the focal point for you. And I bet you that this gives you a lot of clarity to go through the process. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about the end result. So if the end result is someone orders, vitamins from you, then what could be the steps before that? Probably you educating on some health stuff, right? Helping them live a healthier lifestyle with your supplements, vitamins, whatever it is you sell, to be the obvious solution for them. And then you can back it out even more, okay? So maybe it's not specifically, a recipe per se, or, a weight loss, some weight loss tips. Maybe it's a little bit like backing out even more like mindset. Maybe you're like, I'm just going to teach people how to feel confident and have a positive mindset. That's even backing it out more. Could you still lead to a product? Yes, you could. You could absolutely still work your way to a product. It's just building up that know, like, and trust factor, letting go of the outcome of trying to sell people. If you lead with value and you offer it through this niched space and you get clear on who you're serving and then the value you're going to offer, that's how you get to those conversations. I just had a girl last night that I know, she's been following my trainings, and she goes, hey, can you tell me more about what you sell? I'm looking for something else, and I think this is what you sell. And I said, yeah, I told her about it. And then she was like, can I have the link? And I was like, oh yeah. So I gave her the link. Another girl this morning was asking me questions. I still haven't sent her my link. I'm not pouncing on people. I want to have a conversation. I want to see if it's a good fit. I want to ask her some questions. I want to see what else she's done. And then eventually I will give her that link. But how did that come to be? Because I'm really clear in what I'm offering people. And they know I have PhDs in natural health and holistic nutrition. I'm a nutritionist. I run a wellness group and we do cool challenges. Well, that's how they know what I do. And sometimes I throw in some posts here and there. That's it. Okay. It's really simple. Don't overthink it. And the cool thing is you can change it at any time. So if you get into this and you're like, oh, I don't like this space, right? It's boring or whatever, then you can absolutely shift it and change it. Okay. All right. So this is your homework. Get your niche down. Put in the comments if you have it. You're like, I'm a clean beauty advocate or whatever it is. Put it in the comments. What's your niche? What's your space? And then get it figured out. If not, I want you to put that in your homework or put it down for yourself for homework. Okay. And then what I want you to do is click the airplane on here. If you're on Facebook, there's no airplane just for IGTV. Throw it in your stories regardless. Put this video in your stories or take a screenshot of you watching it. Tag me at the Goal Digger Girl, GOAL, and I will give you a special Goal Digger shout out. Thanks for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you later. Bye.